We have been learning to read the Bible in 10 simple steps. Those steps are creation, fall, gospel, Israel, prophets, priests, kings, Jesus, and today we come to the last two, churches, and finally. If you open the scriptures, you'll find letter after letter after letter written to churches. And essentially all those letters go back to those things on our list, number 2 and 3. That because of the fall into sin, church is messed up. Church people don't act like church people should. There's sexual immorality, there's division, there's greed, there's messed up pastors, there are messed up people. The effects of the fall are alive and well in every single church on earth. And yet those letters to churches also remind us of the gospel, that Jesus is a big savior, that he can forgive the mess we've made in our spiritual lives, that he can recreate and restore a church to what it should be. Those letters remind us that they're the ancient communities who struggled with the same things that we struggled with and look to Jesus for the same hope, where we find our hope too. And then we get to the end of the Bible. Finally, the return of Jesus Christ. That one day Jesus is going to come back and all the effects of the fall will be undone. We won't just have the good news of the gospel that we're forgiven, but everything about everything will be glorious and good because we will be in the presence of God. Not just in the last book of the Bible, but throughout there are hints and whispers and promises that he's coming. And when he comes, all things will be made new. The Bible calls that part of its message labor pains. Like we're struggling, it's intense. Life on earth is not easy and it won't be, but when he comes back, like a child coming into the world, the joy will be so overwhelming that we will weep and say, finally. So remember that. Creation, fall, gospel, Israel, prophets, priests, kings, Jesus, churches, finally. That's a great way to read the Bible.